A huge win for Florida State, 103-94 in overtime. Lane Hurt here with Phil Kofer. Phil, before we get to anything else, what kind of game was this? A huge battle for you guys, very physical, but a lot of fun for the fans. I imagine for you guys coming out on top.
It was definitely a war fight, man. You know, everybody, both teams going at it. Loose balls, diving on the floor. I think, just everybody playing hard, and that's what made it to go into overtime. And so we was fortunate to come out to win. You
mentioned, you guys hit the floor a ton, got to a lot of loose balls. It seemed like your guys' hustle, you guys were able to out-hustle them today.
Definitely. I think Coach Ham, before the game, was definitely preaching it to us, who was going to, fight more, who was going to win it more. And all the guys was diving on the floor, doing all the extra stuff, and it definitely helped us a lot.
You led the team with 21 points, but we were talking on the baseline. I could have asked anyone to come here. 6 guys in double figures. How much of a team effort was it today, especially offensively, and what you guys were able to spread the ball around?
Definitely. Everybody just, being unselfish, that unselfish spirit I always preach about. And everybody was just getting each other open. If someone was hot, we're getting the ball, and everybody was just moving the ball, and that's what happens. And everybody, came out with double figures.
You guys were really aggressive in overtime. Was that a point of emphasis at the end of regulation? You guys knew you wanted to come out and be aggressive?
Definitely. Probably every timeout, coach is saying that, repeating it himself all the time. And our guys definitely took it in. So
17 threes for Miami, some of them with 2 guys on them, end of the shot clock. How frustrating was that? But at the same time, how are you guys able to answer? Because you answered almost every time.
We were just doing what we were doing, hard contesting. They were just making, tough shots. And I think that's what Miami definitely does. And I can't really say much else because there were some tough shots. So
I don't know how to put this, but you seem to hit the floor an awful lot, game after game. How much ice do you need after a game, and how big is that to get you going and get the team going?
Probably diving in the cold tub, but just getting treatment. Probably the whole summer I've been getting treatment. Coaches always preaching to me because come back from injury, you got to do stuff like that to help you. So.
Finally, 5-4 in conference play at the midway point. How big is that to head to the second half of conference season?
It's definitely good. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep moving, man. We just got to keep doing what we do. So
there you have it, Seminole fans. Noles will hit the road for 2 games, but they get a few days rest now. For Phil, I'm Lane. Go Noles.